He's going to go all in. Knight g4 here. Now, immediately there's some tricks with knight h6, e takes on f3. Okay, what's going on here? Can you take on a 3 seconds?
Luckily, the bishop on e3 has that 8-6 square in control. Alireza now attacking the 8-7 pawn with his own rook. He's playing on 3 seconds.
Wow, knight a1 with... Oh, this is panic. Okay, this was a panic move, knight a1. I think he almost blundered. I mean, he almost lost on time. Knight on a1 cannot be the correct move. And suddenly, just like that, evaluation bar goes in favor for Magnus. Magnus, again, does it. Of course, the game still continues, but how does he do it, Tanya?
He does it over and over again. Magnus Carlsen doesn't only have the unique ability to convert games flawlessly, but turn around difficult position, difficult games, and find a way to win those. Right now, Alireza with 2 seconds, a position that suddenly looks busted for him. The F-pawn queening, immense pressure on B2. We saw the shake of his head. He's wondering as well, how do you do it, Magnus?
Yeah, and now just like that, it is Magnus who has extra exchange. The knight at a1 is completely off the game. I was trying to pinpoint maybe there's going to be queen b3 fancy move at some point, but Magnus decided not to do it now. There's no need for that. Maybe now play rook f3, make sure that this trick is going to go through. Yeah, Magnus is going to do it. But again, I mean, 15 seconds, he can still misplay this. The king is weak. He needs to be tactically alert. Queen b2. Just like that.
And he goes for a very practical choice where he believes this rook with 2 knights, because look at that knight on a1. It's out of the game. It needs some time to coordinate itself, and the g-pawn is going to start rolling down the board very quickly.
Yeah, this probably is winning game. This poor knight on a1 is not doing anything here. Magnus pulls the king closer to the defense. g3, rook f2, g2. Very easy plan. Well, in the meantime, Alireza has to figure out how to bring this knight in the game. There you go. I think rook f2 is about to happen. Knight e1. Maybe there's some chance for a fortress for Firouzja. The bar says no, there's no chance.
Comes close to that pawn on a6. Magnus was down a piece. He's just turned this whole game around move by move. Now g2 is coming in. He's going to have 2 extra pawns as well.
Little time on the clock. So here Alireza plays queen h3, threatening to play g3 and activate his king side. Now the pawn on h6 suddenly becomes very strong. And I think that, wow, rook takes on f6. Look at that.
And now Magnus with a shake of his head. He knows that this was a really strong resource, but maybe it gives him a chance because white's king is beautifully placed to enter. Has Magnus done it again? Has he turned this around?
I don't know. I mean, bishop on e6 leaves the pawn on a4 unattended. King b5 is going to be rook b7 check. So again, final seconds for Firouzja. No time to make more mistakes. King c6, probably rook a7 here. I think Magnus should be pretty safe, but black is trying to play rook g6 and push forward those pawns, so he needs to watch out.
A4 pawn is weak. Magnus Carlsen's king doing a fantastic job on the king side. Alireza Firouzja playing on his last seconds. If he misses out on this opportunity, others, he had another winning position for a second time in a row. It's going to be super difficult to come back. For now, Magnus stops any advance of the g-pawn. He's in complete control of the position.
Right, but also Magnus is down in the last 5 seconds, so the position is very complex here. He would probably not mind repeat the position and then force perpetual check. No, apparently there's a win. There was a min. So, wait, it's a mate. Rook a to c7, rook c6. No, that was a mate on the board. No. Oh my goodness, it just happened so quickly.
A check on the 7th rank, the king coming in further to cement the attack. Black is close to getting checkmated. But there is the threat of rook h6 for king f6, so still everything under control, pushes the king back, players playing on seconds.
Now Magnus is going to run back and try to collect the pawn here. Rook, again, watch out for the mate threats here. King e7, this king might be the mate threat here. So rook c7, bishop d7, super tense moment here. Both of the players have their passed pawns, and yet the engine says black is somehow slightly better here. This is crazy.
Not anymore, and it's a race one more time. The b pawn is coming in, the g3 pawn is hanging, and Magnus misses something, and the f pawn moves forward. It is still absolutely crazy.
Oh,
Whoa.
that was beautiful. That was a beautiful intermezzo check. There you go. I think Alireza now, is he going to win it? Where do you put the king? That's it. He's running. Magnus
Not
is
on the
running out
last
of checks.
try.
He's going to lose.
Oh my goodness. And Magnus
That's
missed
it.
it because it's black that's about to checkmate. And Alireza gets the job done.
I think bishop e3. No, knight e2. All right. Makes
Hits
also
the
perfect
bishop.
sense.
A lot of sense. If you get to take it, open up the D line, that king on D7 will get checkmated. It's been a scary story for Alireza's king on in the center of the board.
Maybe remove the bishop and play bishop g7.
How do you defend this position with 8 seconds on the clock?
Yeah, you have to bring the rook finally in the game. Bishop g7 is essentially the only move that gives black some chances. So c4 has got to be moved for Magnus here, ripping apart the defenses here. c4 is played. Bishop g7 probably is also going to follow. I already see there could be some queen sacrifice here. C takes on d5 and d takes on c6. Looks very fancy. Maybe it's not necessary. Just play queen a2, but they just can't resist sacrificing the queen here. Can I do it? I mean, Magnus is sure tempted. Nah, he decided not to do it.
He instead plays a safer approach, queen a4, pinning that knight too much on the line to sacrifice your queen, and then you don't need to do it. It's such a beautiful position as is. Alireza's rook still where it started, hasn't made a single move, and that's what's making all the difference right now. 2 seconds on the clock and a very difficult position to hold. But we've seen miracles happen today.
Yeah, indeed. So Magnus is still needs to find a clear victory here. Did he miss bishop e2 here? No, he looks a bit nervous here. Rook b1 threatening, rook b7. Alireza's fighting back.
And Magnus now under 5 seconds as well. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
He's missing moves. He's also missing moves here. There's a lot of nerves. Queen f2 check here. What happens here? Oh,
he
my
missed it.
goodness.
Look at Magnus. He reacts. But Alireza misses something as well. Queen b7 on the board.
This is complete chaos, Tanya, here. Now, I think Magnus again is winning.
The bar is going up and down like my heart rate right now.
That's a mate. I think e6 is a checkmate on the board with a pawn. Bishop f8, queen g6. Where's the mate? Where's the mate? There's got to be a mate already here. Rook d7 makes perfect sense at some point. Include the rook in the game. The players are playing basically with 5 seconds. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Alireza with 2 seconds. I don't even know how he's making these moves and staying alive right now. The knight comes on to defend. Queen f7 is a big threat. And Alireza, he resigns after e6. Magnus with his hands in the air. What a crazy match. What a crazy fight.